News is coming in. Water wars between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu intensifying. Both the states are facing an acute water crisis. PMK leader S. Ramadas has now alleged that Karnataka is attempting to redirect water release for Tamil Nadu. Ramadas has also alleged that the water that always flows through the Hogenakal Dam, even when there's a drought situation in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, is not reaching. Water is not reaching Tamil Nadu. Karnataka government has maintained that since last year, the state has been facing an acute drought. It's been facing a severe drought situation. The Karnataka state has disregarded Supreme Court orders and restrained from releasing water. Now, if the monsoon is deficient this year, the situation could take a turn for the worse. And let me now take you to Tamil Nadu, where the situation is so bad that big hotels are now buying water to keep a crisis at bay. Water conservation is the need of the hour, but water rationing is an option that is now being explored. Tamil Nadu is suffering one of the worst droughts, and its effects are being felt not just in Chennai, but across the state. The hotel industry is approaching the state government to take steps now to prevent the hotel industry from collapsing with an acute water crisis.
The Metro Water has already told us that you'll have to reduce on the intake of water. So we've already seen that, and we've in fact employed an outside agency to supply us water through trucks. So what it used to be about 2 trucks per day, about 24 kiloliters of water, is now become 4 trucks. So that's the thing like. But as I said, we've taken all those measures to ensure that we reduce the usage. That's what it is like.
Vegetable price, raw material price ஒரு பங்கு ஹைக் இருக்கும்போது சேம் டைம் கவர்மெண்ட் சைடுல இருந்து கிடைக்கிற வாட்டர் சோர்சஸும் குறைவா இருக்கிறதுனால எங்களுக்கு டே டு டே மெயின்டெனன்ஸ் இதுல வாட்டர் பெரிய சேலஞ்சிங் இருக்கு.
India Today's Akshita Nandgopal now joins me with the latest on India First. Akshita, how bad is the crisis? What's the government doing?
Well, Gaurav, it's only going to get worse from now, because May is when we witness peak summer, and that really is the problem. The fact of the matter at this point is that the government is it's gone, of course, into adverse damage control mode, attempting, of course, to ensure that there is water supply that's also reserved for later months. So we're looking, of course, at Metro Water Supply, which is the key supplier of water across Chennai. That's being restrained to a large extent, and that's causing a lot of problem for people of Chennai, for not just Chennaites, but as you also pointed out, for the hotel sector, who is largely ignored in this crisis. For the last 3 years, this has been the case, but they're saying that this year possibly we will Chennai will face the worst effects of these droughts.
Keep tracking that story, Akshita. I will come back to you for more. I now want to quickly shift focus to Uttar Pradesh, where Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is on an overdrive, from overhauling the education system and especially medical and dental colleges to meher for Muslim women as they get married. Let's bring you the latest from Uttar Pradesh.
Yogi Adityanath is in top gear ever since he took an oath as UP Chief Minister. The latest is his scrap quota move. The UP government has scrapped SC, ST and OBC quota in private medical and dental colleges. English will be introduced in school from nursery instead of the 6th standard. Yoga and self-defense programs have been made mandatory in schools. Students will now also learn at least one foreign language in school. The BJP government has also ordered a crackdown on schools charging exorbitant fees in Lucknow. On Thursday, the CM also rolled out the high-tech ambulance service in the state.
After deleting the Samajwadi word from ambulance services, it is the Yogi government that is launching the advanced life support ambulance service, and Yogi has also made it clear that he is not attaching any word to it because it's a central scheme. There you can see he is there with his ministers giving a green signal to all the ambulances, about 150 of them. We are told that there will be about 100 more ambulances that would be introduced across the state.
Hoping to follow the mantra of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, the government will soon extend monetary assistance to Muslim women for their marriage and also organize mass weddings. CM Yogi is also ready with a 100-day action plan. And this includes a task force to rein in the land mafia, linking the ration cards to Aadhaar numbers and modernizing the madrasas. While the saffron robe is very much part of the Chief Minister, he is ready to shake off the Yogi image to don the mantle of Yogi Adityanath. With Mosmi Singh, Bureau Report, India Today.
And one decision that's being seen as a big push to Yogi Adityanath government's agenda of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas is the project, a pilot project to hold mass weddings for poor Muslim families. Additionally, the state government will also offer meher to parents of poor Muslim girls to help the newlyweds set up their households. The government plans to conduct such mass weddings every 6 months. Now, as of now, there is a proposal. 20,000 rupees are given to BPL families for marrying of their daughters, but the scheme has been marred by corruption and rarely found Muslim representation. This decision follows a slew of pro-minority measures taken by the Yogi Adityanath government, including redressal for triple talaq victims, modernization of madrasas, facilities for Hajj pilgrims, and probing irregularities in the functioning and finances of the Waqf board.
हम एक सद्भावना मंडप बनाएंगे, हर जिले में बनाएंगे और उसका निर्माण हर जिले में होगा। उसके साथ साथ जो शादी का अनुदान गरीब मुस्लिम बच्चियों को दिया जाता है, उस शादी के लिए ये तय हुआ कि मुख्यमंत्री जी का एक हम लोगों से पूछा उन्होंने कि मोहसिन जी आप बताइए कि इसमें कैसा रहेगा कि अगर सामूहिक शादियां, चूँकि मुस्लिम्स में दहेज का वो नहीं होता, दहेज प्रथा नहीं, हमारे यहाँ दहेज नहीं चलता है, तो उन्होंने बहुत अच्छी बात कही क्योंकि उनकी नॉलेज में था। तो उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा कि क्या मतलब हमने तो जो पढ़ा है वो ये है, तो मैंने कहा बिल्कुल सही से कहा आपने। तो उनकी जो नॉलेज थी वो बिल्कुल सही थी और उन्होंने कहा, तो हम लोगों ने उसको कहा कि बिल्कुल ये आपकी राय जो है हम लोगों के लिए कारगर होगी और तमाम मुस्लिम समाज के लिए कारगर होगी कि हम उस
Yogi government towing the line of Sabka Vikas, Sabka Saath. The real question is that whether this new practice of collective marriage in Muslim families will actually find merit. And we are in Daliganj, which is one of the Muslim-dominated localities, and we are with a lot of women, young girls who will be eligible for this scheme. Let's try and have a reaction from these women. क्या आपको लगता है जो स्कीम लाई है सरकार, आप भी अभी पढ़ाई कर रही हैं, तो क्या लगता है अच्छी स्कीम है, किस तरह से देखती हैं इसको?
अच्छी स्कीम है ये, और क्या कहते हैं, हमको पढ़ना है और आगे बढ़ना है, कुछ भी अपनी ज़िंदगी में कुछ तो करना है, कुछ तो करके दिखाना है सरकार को।
एक मेहर की बात कही है सरकार ने, कहा है कि शादियां कराएंगी, लड़के जो गरीब परिवार हैं उनकी मदद करेंगी, तो किस तरह से आप देखते हैं?
शादियां जो कराएंगे, ये जो कहा है ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा फैसला है कि बहुत अच्छी सोच है, क्योंकि बहुत सी गरीब फैमिलीज हैं जो अपने बच्चों की शादी नहीं करा पाती हैं और बहुत सी लड़कियों की अच्छे से शादी और बहुतों की तो हो ही नहीं पाती है। तो ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा मतलब सोच है।
कुरान में भी लिखा है कि महर उसी रात को अदा कर देना चाहिए, मगर ये ऐसा नहीं हुआ है। मगर ये जो
होता है क्या कि महर नहीं मिलती है, कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है,
लोगों को नहीं मिली है, किसी को नहीं मिली है,
बहुत लोग देते ही नहीं हैंगे और देना चाहिए उसी टाइम, हाँ उसी टाइम देना चाहिए जी। बहुत लोगों को मिलता है, बहुत लोगों को नहीं मिलता है, ज्यादातर लोग नहीं देते हैं।
The images you saw of Central Reserve Police Force personnel being kicked, slapped, punched, abused in Srinagar, in the Srinagar parliamentary constituency in Budgam, has outraged the nation. There's been widespread condemnation from cricketer Gautam Gambhir to Virendra Sehwag to Mohammad Kaif to Anupam Kher. They've all hit out at this and saying this must come to a stop. But what is the Central Reserve Police doing about this? Joining me now on the broadcast from Srinagar is Ravideep Sahi. Ravideep Sahi is Inspector General of the Central Reserve Police Force. He joins me on the broadcast. Ravideep Sahi, have the attackers been identified, and if so, what action is being taken against them?
Yeah, the attackers have been identified who have assaulted the CRPF personnel who were on election duty. And we have identified the CRPF personnel, we have identified the attackers, and now we will be lodging a formal complaint with the police station, and we will be taking the strict possible action as per the law.
So as per law, what action will be taken against them? What is the law that they have violated?
Gaurav, the thing is that the person has to react keeping in view the situation around him. Now, on election day on 9th of April, there were many incidents of violence. In most of the places, CRPF reacted keeping in view the situation. Now, in this particular case, if you see the video, there were only one section deployed there, and the strength of the crowd was quite large. And the aggression on the part of the crowd was also on a higher side. So keeping in view the existing security scenario and the situation, the commander on ground thought it prudent that it is better to avoid as of now, and he acted in a mature way rather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what steps is the CRPF taking, Mr. Sahi, to ensure that this does not happen again? Because this is really outrageous what happened.
Yeah, there is an SOP in place. Every commander at a ground level, whether it's a Havaldar or a company commander or a commandant, has to react keeping in view the situation. And whatever the situation demand, the response has to be a very graduated response. We have an SOP standing operating procedure on handling the mob, and in that we have a graduated response. Like first you have to use tear smoke shell followed by rubber bullets, and then if the things are out of control, then you can use PAG pellet guns.
Okay.
So every situation demands a different kind of a response. Yeah.
Okay. So any change? Do you want more robust rules of engagement? And many in the valley had some time back argued that it's time perhaps to revoke the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, especially, you know, from Srinagar or Budgam. Is AFSPA still needed?
Yeah, as for what we see on ground and keeping with the operational requirement in Kashmir Valley, yeah, we feel that AFSPA is required here.
Okay. What about pellet guns? Because there's been a whole narrative that was created against the pellet gun. Are pellet guns required to prevent a situation from deteriorating? Do pellet guns help you?
Yeah, pellet guns are a part of the armory which we have in controlling the riotous mob. And we don't use it straight away. It all depends on the situation. When the situation is such that the human life is in danger and the government property is being destroyed, in that case it is better to use pellet gun rather to use live ammunition, and that too is used as a last resort, not as a first option.
Okay. So for the moment, many thanks for joining me here on India Today. We will continue to track this story. Why is this such a big issue? This is such a big issue because the images of our Jawans being assaulted and not responding. They did not respond to the provocation. It's stirred a chord in every Indian, and the nation is outraged. Our cricketing superstars, they've reacted to this, from Gautam Gambhir to Virendra Sehwag. We've had a reaction from Mohammad Kaif. There's been a lot of reaction. Why? Because apart from soldiers, it's our sports persons. They know the value of the tricolour, the national anthem, and the sweat and blood that is shed for that honour.
visuals from India's heaven on earth are disturbing. India's men who defended their country, their borders, their men being ill-treated in their own land. They are slapped, kicked, heckled and punched. But they march on, standing on election duty to save our democracy. These visuals have disturbed our top cricket stars, opener Gautam Gambhir and Virendra Sehwag. The two swashbuckling batsmen are having none of this nonsense, and both have hit back hard, their reaction coming as a true Indian. Gautam Gambhir has tweeted out on the CRPF video that shows CRPF jawans being taunted and hit by protesters. Gambhir said, "For every slap on my army's jawans, lay down at least 100 jihadi lives. Whoever wants Azadi, leave now. Kashmir is ours." Anti-Indians have forgotten that our flag also stands for saffron, the fire of our anger, white, the shroud for jihadis, and green for the hatred for terror. The video, which shows jawans not reacting to the provocation. Virendra Sehwag has backed his former teammate, lashing out at anti-Indian elements. The cricketer has said that this is unacceptable. Can't do this to our CRPF jawans. This rot has to stop. Badtamizi ki had hai. These tweets from Sehwag and Gambhir have all resonated in the world of sports. Because for every player who plays for the country, India comes first. And our jawans being mistreated by our own countrymen boils the blood in each Indian's veins. Gambhir and Sehwag have taken the lead in hitting back. Sports Bureau, India Today.
And there's breaking news coming in on Kulbhushan Jadhav. Now, this is something that Pakistan should keep in mind. Pakistan has one Indian businessman, Kulbhushan Jadhav, illegally kept in their custody. India today has dug out exclusive details of 27 Pakistani prisoners in Indian jail, all arrested for espionage. All of them were granted consular access. They were tried in an open court and imprisoned after being found guilty in an open court in a civilian court. All these details are now being collated by Government of India. This even as India mulls various options for the release of Kulbhushan Jadhav. I want to quickly cut across to India Today's Manjeet Singh Negi. Manjeet, you've accessed these top secret documents. 27 Pakistani spies in Indian jail. What is India's next step going to be? What are India's options, Manjeet?
देखिए गौरव, दिल्ली से लेकर लुधियाना, अमृतसर, जोधपुर और तमाम बड़े बड़े अलग शहरों में 27 से ज़्यादा ऐसे पाकिस्तानी हैं, पाकिस्तानी तस्कर हैं, ख़ासतौर से आईएसआई के जो पाकिस्तानी नागरिक हैं और पिछले 2-3 सालों से जिन पर गंभीर ऑफिशियल सीक्रेट एक्ट के तहत कार्रवाई चल रही है, उन पर केस चल रहा है और उनको पूरी सहायता, कानूनी सहायता दी गई है। अलग अलग स्टेज में सबके ऊपर केसेस हैं, लेकिन भारत सरकार ने कभी भी इस मामले को लेकर पाकिस्तान पर नाजायज़ दबाव नहीं बनाया। एक पूरी कानूनी प्रक्रिया को फॉलो किया जा रहा है। 27 से ज़्यादा पाकिस्तानी नागरिक हैं जो सीधे तौर पर जासूसी के आरोप में पकड़े गए हैं, अलग अलग जेलों में कैद हैं, उन पर अलग अलग कार्रवाई चल रही है। उनकी जानकारी जुटाई गई, सारी जानकारी एक डोजियर के तौर पर सरकार के पास मौजूद है। हालांकि उस ऑप्शन को लेकर अभी सरकार किस दिशा में आगे बढ़ेगी इसकी जानकारी नहीं है, लेकिन निश्चित तौर पर पाकिस्तान को आईना दिखाने के लिए काफ़ी है कि एक कुलभूषण जाधव के मुकाबले में भारत के पास तमाम ऐसे सबूत हैं, ऐसे लोग हैं पाकिस्तान के जो जिन पर गंभीर राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा के खिलाफ काम करने के आरोप।
पाकिस्तान को अब यह समझ जाने की जरूरत है, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान के चाहे सेना अध्यक्ष की बात हो या पाकिस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री की बात हो, वो भारत को एक के बाद एक गीदड़ भपकी दे रहे हैं। वो ये कह रहे हैं कि कोई रियायत नहीं बरती जाएगी, लेकिन पाकिस्तान को यह जान जाना चाहिए मंजीत कि 27 पाकिस्तानी जासूस भारतीय जेलों में समय बंद है और सभी को खुले तौर पर कानूनी प्रक्रिया के तहत उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई की जा रही है। तो दोनों देशों का अंतर यहां साफ है मंजीत।
बिल्कुल, सारी जानकारी सरकार के पास है और गौरव, अलग अलग जेलों की हम बात करें, चाहे बॉर्डर से लगे जो इलाके हैं वहाँ की जो जेल हैं, जोधपुर की हम बात करें, जयपुर की बात करें, इसके अलावा लुधियाना की बात करें, और सबके ऊपर अलग अलग धाराओं में पिछले 2-3 सालों में गंभीर आरोप हैं। ऑफिशियल सीक्रेट एक्ट के तहत जानकारी चुराने की उनके ऊपर केस चल रहे हैं। इसके बावजूद उनको पूरी कानूनी सहायता दी गई है, कई के ऊपर मामले सिद्ध हो चुके हैं और इनकी जानकारी पाकिस्तान को भी दी गई है। तो इस तरह से एक सीधे तौर पर कहा जाए तो पाकिस्तान को आईना दिखाने के लिए उसकी जो नापाक हरकत खासतौर से कुलभूषण जाधव के मामले में सामने आई है, उसको उस दिशा में एक बड़ा कदम है।
Manjeet Singh Negi, for the moment, many thanks for joining me. Pakistan clearly exposed its doublespeak and double game. But I also want to show you 18 new faces of terror in the Kashmir Valley. Look at these images. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 18 armed terrorists. This is terror's new video that has surfaced in South Kashmir. Some of these are locals. This is a hybrid group, we are being told, of Lashkar-e-Taiba and Hizbul Mujahideen. Some of these youngsters, they went underground after terrorist Burhan Wani was killed. Now the security forces are saying they've approached the state police and the state government to make an effort to get these people to come overboard, surrender their weapons and join the mainstream. If they do that, they will be welcomed back. There is a rehabilitation package that is currently underway. But if they don't do that, the message from the security forces is very clear. If they do not give up their weapons, if they take on the security forces, they will meet Burhan Wani's fate. We will continue to track developments on the story very closely, but that is all I have time for on India First this evening. Many thanks for watching. News and updates continue on India Today. Stay with us.